Hi guys, welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 2. This is part 15, I believe. And we're getting ready
Lokhir fell hard
to attack.
Black-hearted.
Because his armies have moved off over here. So there's no one defending this. Where's my scout? Hang about here. Scout there, scout there. Where the fuck did my other scout go to? Oh, you're over at Lothern. Yeah, I've been thinking about this as well, the thing with Lothern. Diplomacy. I'm at war with these factions. Don't know why I'm at war with Artois. That's really weird. But Hex Wattle are pretty strong. They are strength rank 7 with 13 settlements. Instead of declaring war on the High Elves, or strength rank 3 with 39 settlements, I might be better off trying to take out Hex Wattle first. I mean, there's a chance that if they're allied, they're defensive allies with High Elves. But unless they make them military allies, I don't think they'll get involved in the war, at least not yet. They might do as I start battering Monday. But I don't want to pull the High Elves in when I'm not ready for them. Because if they've got 39 settlements, they're going to have so many fucking armies. Oh, they've got to recover one more turn. I'll wait one more turn for them to recover. Oh shit. They just got military alliance that next turn. Fuck me. Now on the other hand, if the High Elves do declare war on me, then yeah, I probably can just go at them. But I need to take out Mr. Vampire here. One, it's spreading vampiric corruption everywhere and it's fucking annoying in this difficulty. And
if you board the Tower of Blessed Dread,
I'll give you a peace treaty, but not paying you for it. No way am I paying you for that, Wolfric. There's a good chance here, though, that I might get order-tided. I might get order-tided to death. It can happen to Lokhir. It depends upon... It more depends upon not what you do,
Lord of Fear,
but what the AI does.
the ocean awaits.
I'm not going to attack it this turn. I want him to get out into reinforcement range, and then I'm going to hit it with the Black Arc. We got here. Agreed, yes. You're not moved. That'll be our assassin. Oh god.
I bring Azurian's fire.
See, that army's not too bad. I can probably beat that army without too much difficulty. But they have got 2 Arcane Phoenixes and a Sun Dragon. So the Elven Air Force is already beginning. And that's the problem that you get. Empire aren't so much of an issue, apart from if they have too many artillery. But again, I can deploy my Shades forward and take out their artillery. As long as they don't deploy at the back of their deployment zone, I can basically defeat every Empire army. Same with Dwarves as well. Dwarves are actually even easy because their infantry troops charge forward are so slow they can't really catch her. And then Lizardmen aren't really a problem either, apart from those bloody flying things. Those and the new big serpent that casts the vortex spell on you. Again, it's the flyers. The flyers are a problem. Even though the Shades can kill them, it's how many flyers they've got. Like, that's only got 3 flyers. But I've seen High Elf armies with like 7 units of flying. And it's like, ugh. And because they just land in the middle of all your shades and start creating chaos. I mean, shades are decent in melee combat, but they're not amazing. And does create a bit of a problem. Military alliance. How about you get your strength rank up first, buddy? See, literally every evil faction on this one. Ikit Claw, Tretch, Malekith, Marathi. They've all been battered. So it's literally an order-tied game is what I've loaded into. None of the evil factions are doing well. And all the military alliances are coming out now. So you've got High Elves allied with Mundi, allied with Empire, allied with Dwarves, allied with Bretonia. So you've got all the primary goody two-shoes factions there. I'm hoping in Warhammer 3 with more evil factions being added in. And then I'm making it so Chaos can ally with Beastmen, Skaven, Mortal Chaos as well as Demonic Chaos. That there's going to be a Doomtide option as well that's going to come forward. Defensive Alliance, no. And they need to do something with Beastmen as well. Because Beastmen are a bit odd. They're really, really strong in the hands of the player, but they're complete shit in the hands of the AI.
Trim the sails.
Yes. Cruel and deadly.
For the Witch King.
Do we lose anything on these? Lose unit of Blackguard. Which you could actually recruit at a higher rank.
We will make them bleed.
Ooh. It's a lot of money on the sack, but no, I don't want the public.
Claim this place.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Put him back in the water.
Admiral of Kar's fleet.
Just take that vampire nutrition. Because that shit is hella annoying.
Feared by all.
You can recruit one of those, and he's at rank 9. Lovely. Right, awakening. What have we got in awakening?
Corruption of the vilest
Yeah, that
sort.
shit, we don't want that. We've got 10 buildings we can build here. Definitely want that.
Glory for Karun's Kar.
Want garrison. We want that. Do I want to keep those buildings or get rid of those buildings is the question. I have 2 spaces anyway. I'd rather build that in a town if it comes down to it. Well, that one's pure money, so definitely going to want that. That'd probably be good for the public order and Lord Recruit rank, which would be the 2. So I could potentially keep those 2, keep the shade and keep the bolt thrower. Yeah, we could do that.
Dreadlord.
I need to take that out. Start getting rid of this vampiric corruption crap. I've now got to see what he does.
Is not warranted.
Being that the game doesn't like the player, rather than going attacking Mukip, is probably going to send his army down here. And that's not got a good garrison. Oh, I need to change the thing I've done as well. Vampire Coast. Yeah. Don't put slaves in there. Southern Great Jungle. Think about it. Fucking corruption still -4. Hate corruption. Right. What? Oh no, Nakai's down here. Oh no, it looks like he's going over there. Oh, that's one benefit at least. He lost both of his armies. Took out half Luzman army, but lost both of his armies. Undead units are really, really weird. Because some of the units look really, really good on paper. But compared to living counterparts, they are fucking shit. They just don't operate well in battle. You've got to build really weird undead armies for them to succeed. The only units that are consistently good is the characters, the lords and heroes.
Blood of the Fellhearts.
Her? She doesn't need that, no.
First mate.
Save that for the next land army.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Yeah, get replenish troops.
It is time. Mathland
No, wait.
underway.
Where are you going? Crazy person.
The Lord of the Deeps is close. I will not.
Why have I got to go round?
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread. Death to the land
There we go.
mongrels.
You could fucking attack it. That was really weird.
The tower calls.
They wouldn't have done anywhere near that much damage to my... My god.
The new lair.
That's sometimes what you take with an auto-resolve, but auto-resolve sometimes it's just a matter of speeding things up.
Lokhir
Because some of
Fellheart.
the turns prior to this have been quite slow. So... I don't mind auto-resolving when I know I can. And when it's safe to do so. I know you're always going to take more damage in auto-resolve. But like, there's no armies anywhere near me that can get to me. So I can easily recover before anyone gets nearby. If there was an army, say, even here, that might make it there in 2 turns, I would fight that rather than auto-resolve it. But auto-resolve has its place in the game because you don't need to fight every single battle. You just don't. Alright, he's on his dragon now, isn't he? I'll give him that.
Ply the cruel seas.
He's got 35% missile resist. We're getting that 10 magic resist as well, help. And then we'll start bumping up his melee tree.
Madness fills the air.
What relation is Lokhir to Hexawatl? Oh bugger. Military allies. Well, to be fair, actually, at the moment, they've got Shield of Civilization, which is what they get when Archeon shows up. So, all the good factions all do get like a bump in diplomacy to get their alliances up and running. So...
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I'm not overly surprised. We don't need any more of those, do we? No. So I can take both of them on the end. Yeah. We can. Because now I've got 5 grand coming at a turn. We can start building this guy an army. Have I got enough space for anything as well?
The weak scream for mercy.
Death Hag. Yes. Have indeed. I can get 3. Oh, 3 more of each. Fucking hell. Alright. Eladan. So it's the female version of Illidan from World of Warcraft. Right. I'll take
Speaker of secrets.
her.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Moving down to the woman. I don't want to do any of those yet because of Cauldron of Blood. I need... Got any spell weapons or anything for them? Nope. Got fire resist there.
Black-hearted.
They get recruited much lower rank than the other one.
Part of the crew.
Actually, I'll wait. Draftmaster. Draftmaster's +1 to the rank. I know that Renowned and Feared is as well, but that's ages away. I'm not waiting that long to build him an army. But Draftmaster I can wait for, because I think he levels up in 2 or 3 turns. I can happily wait for that.
Attend me.
Oh, actually, that's actually not a bad
It's
thing.
the Kraken Lord of Karen Carr.
We're a bad thing.
Suffer.
Ah, fuck off, Lokhir. I need to get rid of you anyway. You gotta die. What? Motherfucker wounded my assassin. What?
Acknowledged at last.
What is this thing? A weapon?
A loyal first mate.
a weapon of some kind.
Death hag ready. Cruel dreadlord.
What she's presently got.
As presents.
That one's better, give her that. Right.
Preparing madness.
Monday just made my
With
choice
speed.
a little bit easier.
Fellheart ready.
Twisted beauty.
Murderous lord.
Need to go get Poxmarsh. These are now Mondays and I'm at War Monday. So I can now just push straight up the coastline, but it means I've got to wipe out Mookip. And since he's now got Monday's money, he's probably going to recruit some armies and send them through the dwarf area here, into places where I haven't got armies. This could also get annoying.
Admiral of Kar's fleet.
That's coastal, innit? I'm going to leave that for the Black Ark, they can go deal with that. I need... Can I can't get further... Angabat. How the fuck does that work? If I normally move, I get to there. If I force a march, I don't go as far. Okay. Confused.
Patience.
Jump on the bandwagon here.
Fear my man.
I need him to fuck off because, well, I can beat him easily, but if I got into the water, he declares war on Black Arks. He's just a moron.
I care not.
Where are we at, you, buddy?
Part of the crew.
Feared by all.
Give me that.
Master of cruelty. Favored of the Witch King. Unseen and deadly.
Let's pop you into ambush stance there. That fucker wounded my hero. I can recruit more assassins, can't I? They only recruit a level 4. No, level 8 here. Okay.
This one has their uses.
Call him Rin. Sounds much better than Rin Maud. Sounds garbage. There's an Akai.
That is not warranted.
And there's probably the last 20 stack of Harken.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
As presents.
Yeah, she's waiting. Okay. I was planning on leaving the jungle and going round, but fuck it. With Mookip out the way, all I've got is them dwarves. As long as those dwarves stay in the mountains, I don't mind. I don't need to go through their territory. I can quite easily go around it. Nautilus. I'm not going to pay you for it, but I can give you an aggression if you want. But I do need to kill off the other vampire, though. Don't know why that's part of Lokhir's, like, victory conditions. Killing off Luther Harkin. Seems rather weird. Don't get me wrong, they're not exactly allies because they're undead, but he's got more in common with the undead than he's got in common with the men or high elves.
Acknowledged at last.
Corsairs to me! March, you mongrels!
Lord of the Black Court.
A corruption is spreading.
Yeah, that was the Black Ark, wasn't it?
Tyrant.
Yeah.
Your desire? I have just the poultice.
Noble born.
Part of the crew.
Sorry about that.
Fear
know
my
where.
malice.
They should be able to be ranks higher now. They're now rank 9. Wow, okay. Doodles. Those for the time being. See how we do with that.
Lord.
I mean, they are.
Vicious Dreadlord. Yes.
They are still dearer. They're 150, they're 86, and they're 109. But they are going to get cheaper as he ranks up. Because he's going to get Wreath in Mists, he's going to get Quartermaster maxed out, and he's going to get Renowned and Feared. So they're going to be super dirt cheap like these guys are. Once he's done with them. They're like, what, 43? That's disgusting. 75 and 46. Entire army's like just over 1,000. When my land-based equivalent is like
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
4.5 times that price. And they're not even all Shades of Greatswords either. They're all Shades of Greatswords, the best version.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Hers is even dearer because of supply lines. And because she hasn't got the all the traits yet, I don't think, in the blue tree as well. I hope those dwarves don't declare war. I don't want them as well. And I don't need their territory. Their territory's red. So I'm happy to just leave the dwarves alone. Oh god, there's a lot of monsters in that army. It's saying I'm as strong as the Empire, and they've got over 50 settlements. It's because of my armies. Most Empire armies will be garbage. Where the fuck is he going?
Pain flows through me.
He doesn't need that.
Fine.
units or fucking enemy heroes around me, should I say. Time to leave Darthy alone. Fuck off. That's maxed out, good. Let's get that corruption right down.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Bye.
We have a deal. Anchors away.
Move there.
Occupy this
Colonize.
place.
It's gonna fuck my army for a few turns. 2 turns, yeah, exactly. It's fine. Don't know why no one reoccupied that. That's so weird. Public order on for the time being.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
The very air is taken.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Need to get him to recover.
Bring
There we
fire
go.
and terror.
1 turn, they're recovered. That's good.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
I need my assassin. Where is he? You. Come here. There's a military presence there. At least 10.
This one has their uses.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Get those built up, they'll be good. I mean, they can probably defend my coastline here, the Black Orcs, hopefully. I don't have to worry about storm attrition, which if the High Elf armies start coming across here, they will. Although almost all the good side are allied up, but some of the, like example, lizardmen on completely good guys in their own way, or not how the Empire and elves perceive them anyway. So Clan Scryer's actually quite strong.
I have only one good ear, yes,
Oh, he
yes,
won't give me
but I
anything
still hear you. Never!
Even though I'm in good relations with him, it's improving. We've had a long-term trade agreement. Empire's actually lost some settlements. Last time I looked at them, they had 50. So he lost 4 settlements. Probably because of chaos.
Flotilla of your black arcs may inhabit the seas, but the bloody river, this is beneath.
Would you like a trade agreement?
This is futile.
So what? It's mine. Maintain control of 12 provinces, either by direct ownership from military vassals, okay. They're both dead already. I've got Wipe Out the Awakened. I've got 2 of those and I've got to get another 6. Right. One's that potentially near me achievable. Galleon's Graveyard actually is, although it is red that it would be. Lothern's there, it's 1. Xwatl 2. Could go Nagaron 3. Gainvale 4. And then I just need 2 more off of that list. And the 2 closest are probably Galleon's Graveyard and Sartosa. Or Miragliano, but then again that might be owned by Skaven. I don't really want to fight Ikit Claw, I'd rather have him as an ally, and I don't fancy taking a Skaven nuke to the face. Although you can bait it out, the bait doesn't always work as intended.
Master of cruelty.
And it can sometimes land that fucker flush. And that is one way to see an armour like mine fucking evaporate. Plus 10 armour for shades there. Let's do this one first. Don't need those. We could use both of those. Although I don't think there's any Dark Elves to have relations with. Actually, I'll probably leave that one for the time being. I'll probably just go straight to Masters of Murder for the additional Assassinate success chance. And then melee attack +5 for Lords and Heroes. Yes, probably do that, and then go on to here. Whatever I need from there. Don't need that. Don't need that. That one's good for Blackguard. Don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. That one we can use that, I can use that. I don't really need that, but obviously Winds and Magic Power Reserve. I mean, if I've got not any like spells that I need to use that are passive coming off a character. Whilst I'm not using sorceresses. Any kind of magic users really, especially once they start getting ranked up and they get access to the better spells, they just make the game so easy. If you want to play very hard or legendary, oh shit. He marched all that way. I didn't expect that. If you want to give yourself a real challenge, don't use spellcasters. Spellcasters make it so easy. Especially in sieges when the AI just like mills around behind the walls and doesn't really do much, and you can just cast vortex spells on them and bombardment spells and burning head, and by the time you've used your magic pool, the enemy's barely got anything left. And basically all you're doing then is you're not really playing very hard or legendary. You've made the game much easier for yourself by using casters. You want to make it harder for yourself, don't use your spellcasters if you want a proper challenge.
What? Going ashore. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I don't mind if he goes back there and takes that, but I don't want him taking the Awakening.
Against
One, I need it as a city.
Lord of the Black
And building it up. My army's about halfway damaged, but I can still beat that.
Can't be done.
That plus the garrison. Right. Assassin. Okay.
Dark servant, with noble purpose. Conquest lies ahead. Watch and wait.
Ride with the tides.
I think he's still got his debuff on it. A hero. Click on the hero. Yeah, he has minus 50%. Can't do much yet.
The air is thick with murder.
And see, I think with an evil faction, you have an easier time keeping peace with people on your borders. So in my case, this Lizardman faction here, who later on could be confederated by Hexwattle if I'm not careful. And then the dwarves here, if you're not spreading corruption into their territory. If you're spreading corruption, it's lowering their public order, it does sour relations. So they are more likely in the future to declare war on you. Where if you're not spreading corruption and you're keeping things untainted, you have more of a status quo sort of thing.
Part of the crew. Has presence. Blood of the Fellhearts.
That's Eladon, okay. Right. We'll end this turn, see where it takes us. Has he got the 6 monstrous creatures, or he's going to walk into my ambush? He stopped right before my ambush. I call hacks. No! I wonder about other hero. I like how it's Luther Harkin's heroes wounding my heroes. Not the Lizardmen's heroes. The fucking undead ones. Fuck off. It's like another man's job for them. Yes.
The decrepit temples will fall. Favored of the Witch King.
Is that a city? That is a city. But it's a city with a shit garrison. Okay, we'll find that.
Tyrant.
So we've got some fucking battles to go off here.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Because my army's injured, and it's saying I'm not going to
Draw
lose
your
anything,
blades.
I'm just going to
We
auto that
fight.
to get rid of him.
Bind them.
They're destroyed. Good.
This one has their uses.
Who's Jadis? One that's in here.
Unloyal
She
first
doesn't
mate.
need that.
Malevolent Lord. Black-hearted.
Leather armor cover there.
This one is capable enough.
Safer.
Has presence.
Right, I got rid of them. So
Tyrant of
that's
Nagel.
all 3 factions I need to destroy are all dead. And because I've got Itza and the Awakening, I'm surprised Star Tower's not on there actually. It's very weird. But I've got Itza and the Awakening, so I've got 2 of them. I just need another 6. That's going to be the hardest one. Oh god, I'm in anger about this one. Ensure that 2 of the fallen buns are being constructed. Fucking Christ. I know where that is. I know where that is. I'm pretty sure that's at the place I confederated, near the start, so it's right up north. And I'm pretty sure that's somewhere up there as well. I ain't got a fucking clue where these two are. And I need a third Black Ark as well. And then I've got to maintain 20 units of the following type. So I'll probably just do at some point, I think. Just have a third Black Ark, stick a shit ton of Black Ark Corsairs in it, and then put one Black Ark Corsair unit in one of the other ones. So like this one.
Druki Lord.
I might just stick him a Black Ark Corsair unit in there. Yeah, there you go. So that'd be 20. And then I can have 19 in the third Black Ark when I'm ready to build it. It doesn't affect supply lines, does it?
Lord of the Black Court. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Does not.
Dry land.
Ooh, very nice. Straight to Draftmaster.
Such slaughter awaits. What now?
And then in his army I'll... Well, do we get Corsairs off that one? We do, yeah. Okay. Both of those, don't we? We do, yeah. Money's getting plastered though. It's going down really, really quickly.
Cruel Dreadlord. For the Witch King!
Now Mukip's army can come back and attack from where he is. But I'm not worried about his army. This shouldn't be a bad result.
Let them know death's touch!
City fury.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Yes?
Part of the crew.
Quartermaster on reduce cost of your troops down.
Noble of Nagaroth. Druki servant.
And then what have we got here? Oh shit, it's that army. Feral Carnosaur, Bastillodon Vivification Crystal, Feral Bastillodon, Ancient Stegodon, and a Feral Troglodon, that's that new thing. There's a lot of monsters in there.
I agree. Ready my sword!
It's giving me a decisive victory and saying I lose nothing. I will fight it, but if the result's bad, I'll go back and auto-resolve it. Because there's a lot of units in here that potentially could cause problems. But since I've not fought a battle in a couple of episodes, it might be worth fighting one. Shades can get disgustingly good auto-resolve results against a wide variety of armies because of how flexible and powerful Shades are. They're like one of those like auto-resolve all armies sort of things. Only thing that really works against them is other auto-resolve type units that then make it like a fight. Because like these are quite nasty units here, and in my auto-resolve it's just annihilating them. When it comes to the Order Tide coming towards me though, if they're hitting with like 3, 4, 5 armies, if I can auto-resolve them and take little to no damage, then I'll probably auto-resolve a few of those and maybe only fight like 1 in 4, 1 in 5. Otherwise it will take too long. Right.
Battle ready.
I can force them to bottleneck here in a weird little way.
Dealers in death. The merciless host.
Red blade swords! No mercy!
Black guards. Dealers in death. We are ready. Cold-blooded killers. Bolt throwers. Shades. Battle ready. Rookie. Shades. Dark elves. Dark elves.
Okay. Speed it up a little bit, let's get him in range. There we go.
Black guards. The merciless host. At once. Battle calls. We understand. Black guards. Shades. Onward. Spells incoming.
I need these bolt throwers to start being smarter. Don't shoot the fucking large monstrous creatures. Shoot the things you can actually fucking hurt. Leave them to the shades.
The enemy cast spells.
Lokhir fell hard! Yes!
Ah, the vortex spells. What's this fucking hex actually good for? Entity size is large.
Taruki! Orders understood! Moving out! Die, weaklings! Battle ready! Moving out! Groupie forward!
Lokhir fell hard!
He's in combat with the fucking Troglodyte thing.
Shades! Death! As you say! Following orders! Slaughter them! By Drakira! On to slaughter!
Oh yeah.
Hell and foul!
Our foe is revealed!
It shall be!
Eager for battle.
Eager for battle.
Dark Elves.
Okay, now Lokhir must stop fucking eating. Right, so we're going to take note here of what happened. So Lokhir almost died, and that unit's probably dead, because he's only got 3 entities left. So, let's end that. I just want to do a little test on something. We'll do a little test on what happens and what happens in the auto-resolve. Auto-resolve, I'd imagine more shades are going to take damage. But I don't think I don't lose any units anyway. And I'm pretty much going to guarantee that Lokhir won't get that low on health. Which is rather ridiculous. Between fighting a fucking Slan and a Troglodon. He does get a lot of his stats hammered though by being on this dragon. That's the problem.
I am victorious!
So that's what we got.
We must fill the slave decks. Set course, mongrels.
And he lost 6 units. But let's load our quick save. I just want to test it. I've got to test it and see. I'm too curious to not test this. Because straight away the auto-resolve is better that I don't lose a unit. Then Blackguard in the middle just, I think, took way too much damage. Probably from my own shades. Because I'm a piercing missiles. But I don't think they should have taken the level of damage they did. Not to where they died. And not with the unit breaking and running away like a fanny. The Blackguard are usually pretty good at holding the line. Even though the Blackguard aren't pivotal to the army, the shades are the main units. So if I auto this...
Time to feed the Kraken!
Barely anything. Some of the shades took a little bit of damage, I said they would. They're below half. They're not even at half. A little bit of damage on the hero and a tiny bit of damage on Lokhir. And their entire army's wiped out. Which is something you could never do if you fought the battle. That's where I think sometimes the auto-resolve is a little bit too good.
Slaves are the real plunder.
Because now I've got an entire army gone. An entire enemy army just wiped out.
Part of the crew.
Favored of the Witch King.
A loyal first mate. Victory as always.
Actually, I'll keep it with that one.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Dreadlord of the Druki.
What I'll do is actually, I think, so I can still recruit 2 Death Hags and 2 more Assassins. I think I won't recruit a Death Hag for that Black Ark if I'm going to put the Corsairs in it, just to meet one of the victory conditions.
Glory for Karun's car! Set course. Ready for ambush. Part of the crew.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Right. We just did some testing there, where sometimes the auto-resolve, if you've got a good enough army, which is what shades are, is well in your favour. I've now not got a 14 stack that I've got to deal with, and I've not got a dead unit I've got to re-recruit, which means I'd have to head back towards a Black Orc to get in recruit range, and I've not got an almost dead Lord.
Aboard the tower
The auto-resolve there was incredibly generous. So sometimes the auto-resolve, even in the high difficulties, not always a bad thing, but it is based upon your army composition. Some armies are really, really, really good. Other armies not so much. So it just depend. It does depend. Earlier on in the campaign, I would say you probably have to fight more than you auto-resolve. But once you've got a ranked up army with decent heroes and lords, you probably can auto-resolve some more safely and with better results. Like them being wiped out means I ain't got to chase them down, because what would happen next turn is they're just running inside this nearby town here, and then they've also got another army there backing them up, or they're being hit by two armies. Now that threat's gone, it's been eliminated. Right, I will save it here. It was on turn 157 we started, it's now turn 165. And I'll be back with part 16, either later this week or early next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new around here, drop me a subscription, it's free, don't cost you anything, helps grow the channel. And if you leave me a comment below, I'll respond to you. Take care everyone, and have a fantastic day.